Kathy Malchiodi once stated that the true purpose of art is that of resilience, not of pathology or the expression of mental illness. Welcome. My name is Amanda Harris, and I'm here today to discuss with you the practice of art therapy. Over the last 50 years, this particular practice has significantly increased in the medical field. The goal for art therapy is to utilize the creative process to help people explore self-expression and to find new ways to gain personal insight and develop positive coping skills. This is done by integrating psychotherapeutic techniques with the individual's creative process. Today, I'm going to discuss with you the benefits, conditions, and some of the methods. So let's get started. The psychological field has recognized art therapy as a vital tool in many mental and medical health issues. This type of treatment circumvents the limitations of language. Some of these barriers of language can include oververbalizing, blocked feelings, or the need to express certain thoughts. By using the language of visual arts, doctors can use colors, shapes, images, and lines to decipher thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. This allows these barriers of language to be broken. The artwork for each session is a confidential record of the patterns, thoughts, and behaviors of each individual. These art sessions help to improve conditions such as autism, PTSD, anxiety, depression, and sometimes even medical issues such as dementia and even brain injuries. It is important to note also that these are coping skills and not to be expected to treat every illness. Depending on the illness and the stage of development, there are different methods and medias used. You can do painting, drawing, sculpting, play therapy, and other things like that. The emphasis, though, of these methods is on the actual creative process, not the end product. For children, they have sometimes difficulty with communicating or even healing. Their skills in language are very limited, so they are more easily engaged in the artistic process. A method for children can be something called the softness project. This is where they would create a mural using textures. The focus of this is to watch the comfort level of which textures and which order that they are use them, where they can express manageable exploration of uncomfortable emotions. Art therapy is also the least stressful way to assess and treat sexually abused children and teens. Teens tend to suppress their true character in harsh, judgmental environments. One way to help them express this is through a collage. This is a method used for teenagers. This allows them to take pictures, quotes, phrases, or words from things like books and magazines to represent their perspective of the world. Adults are a little bit different, though. While we have a broader knowledge of language, sometimes they have more difficulty understanding their own emotions, and it becomes more difficult to express what hurts and how it hurts and why it hurts. A method used to help with adults is something that they call family sculpture. This is where whatever type of family they may be having an issue with, whether it be their personal family at home or even a work family, they sculpt this picture of this family, and it is to represent the dynamic of the family. And this can be used to identify problems in these particular relationships that can sometimes and often be ignored. These procedures can create a number of benefits, verbally, mentally, and even physically. And these can include, but are not limited to, the development of motor skills and coordination, improvement of cognitive and sensory motor functions. It can reduce and resolve conflict and distress. and it can also enhance your mental health. Art therapists can work in many different places, such as hospitals, veterans clinics, senior communities, and crisis centers. With the conclusion of the topic, I'd like to say that with the greatest focus of mental health in our lifetime thus far, I think it is very important to understand and to know the options that are out there that do not have to include pharmaceutical drugs. Can anyone out there tell me at least one benefit of using art therapy?
Benefits possibly being to help build motor skills.
Yes, and the helping to build motor skills can most definitely be used in children because while they're still in their very early development stages, especially with things such as autism. Correct. Can someone else give me one other condition that art therapy is used for?
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yes, PTSD is definitely one where people, if they have difficulty expressing, like we said in most adults, why they're hurting or where this is stemming from, they can use that process to kind of express their hurt, their anger, or their confusion. Can you give me one place that you can find an art therapist or where this service is provided?
I want to say health centers and rehabilitation step centers as well as clinics.
Yes, so rehabilitation, wellness centers, veterans clinics, absolutely. I hope that today that this session has given you a positive light on the world of art and its place in education and growth. And again, my name is Amanda Harris. Thank you.